Philadelphia. It's time to get up on your feet and make some noise for your Philadelphia 76ers. A 6'6" forward from Southern Mississippi, number 35, the Food. There it's over the Food. A 6'10" forward from Syracuse, number 44, DC, Derek Cole. From the University of North Carolina, number 55, Scott Williams. The number 1 pick in the 1996 NBA Draft. A 6-foot guard from Georgetown University. He is the answer. Number 3, Allen Iverson.
When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you? You see me give everything I got, right? But we talking about practice right now.
Coaches for the Sixers, Johnny Davis, head coach. Assistant coaches, Mo Cheek, Bob Osika, Ed Badger. Trainer is Kevin Carroll. Equipment manager, Alan Lumpkin. Strength and conditioning coach is Jim Gorman. Well, the 76ers have lost 8 in a row, 9 of the last 11 for the season.
Right, it's just like old times, man. It's Sunday night. It's 20 degrees out.
Yeah, it's Sunday. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Why am I here?
You stopped in on the way home.
Yeah.
I know. You wanted to see what I got done.
No, I really didn't.
Well, look. I got this done, man.
You told me to come over here and point a camera at you because you miss people.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I got this done.
I don't want to look at that. I hate that.
Come on, look how nice
No,
you got.
I will
Look
not.
at that.
Look, I got you right in the frame. The game's not. I'm going to avoid pointing at the game.
Look how nice that is.
What is it?
This is a $3,000 Bally NBA FASTBREAK. That price is too fucking high. He blows it up with dynamite in the car. I went online.
What?
Most of these are going for 32 to 34.
Really?
Yeah. I checked completed listings and listings for sale. You can get a junker for $600 that needs work, it says. We're blowing this shit out of high prices. And there's another one that works, but only partially for $14.95. So
Nice.
I think these are going to crawl up in value. As nice as
I disagree strongly, but okay.
as nice as we did for this. This has a new translate, and I rebuilt the plastic track because I had to make the piece that was broke over here.
Oh, you had to remake what
I made
piece?
this curved piece, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then these standoffs, there was 9 of them broke, and I sourced them at Mauser Electronics because they're just board mounts. I
Okay.
replaced all that. Then I did the rebuild. Believe it or not, the hub was broke here, the flipper hub.
Okay.
How's that break?
I don't know.
The flipper hub was broken. It was wobbling around when I had it apart. Put the new ball in and cleaned up everything here. The translate was shot, so I got a new one.
Okay.
And all the pieces you bought here, the plastic set, the number 3 guy, or was it the number 2 guy? It was broke.
I don't know.
I found a Defender guy there, which had nothing left except the metal bracket running around. That was all broke. I put that on.
Where's he at? I see him
Right
back
there, yeah.
I see him back there. Okay.
And you got the 2 ramp set.
Yeah.
And then I found the large right one, which is most of the ramp. I found that in Australia.
Nice.
I got that, so...
Yeah.
And I...
Did you have to do the decals on the ramps?
yes, yeah, all of them.
Was that fun for you?
Yeah.
Did you have to take them off of the old one?
Yeah.
Did you have to clean the glue off of them? Did you?
Yeah. There was 15.
Did you?
Well, there was. There's 3 ramps, and this large one has 7 itself. Okay, 7 decals. Okay. Yeah. No. Once you start doing it, you can get them smooth. It's tricky. I wouldn't suggest it for a beginner.
Use the tape.
Yeah. And you have to heat it up somewhat slightly to get it to meld on. I think also when it ages it starts blending on too, because I noticed this had a lot of bubbles no matter what I did.
Yeah, well.
And now it's starting to, I don't see any.
Settling down, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird how it happens. No matter what you do and how you put them on, you have little bubbles and you can't get them out.
Well, you take the glass off this. I can't see shit.
All right.
What's this over here?
Used oil. Oh. That is Probably to another game, because it sure will go on this.
Nice. I was looking for that.
Parts box.
Nice. I was looking for that. No, I don't.
What is it?
I don't know.
I thought you knew. It almost looks like a Twilight Zone thingy, but it doesn't have the pull wire. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's maybe it goes on Frank's Circus. Walter.
It could. Who knows? Oh my God. I'll allow you to figure that out when it happens. Lockdown bar. What'd you do there?
Everything. It was rusty. Glass beaded it. New beer tape. This has LED in it.
Okay.
I rebuilt this because it was all hacked up.
Yeah.
The spacer was missing. And they had a bunch of little washers under here. It looked
Sweet.
hokey. So, yeah, this took 3 hours.
Yeah. I see you brushed it and everything.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, I did.
Can I make you a GRC card for the right?
Yes. I appreciate that. This will be scheduled for delivery probably Wednesday, Thursday night, he said.
This thing had a lot of corrosion on it.
It was at the shore, most likely at a beach location, because it was all rusty. All the hardware has been polished. I just went too nuts on it. I polished all the logs.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I did more than probably most people would have done.
Well, yeah.
I tore this apart. Somebody had this on upside down. That was
Neat.
interesting. Not this. They had the board upside down.
Cool.
So I put it back right. I don't know how you do that. Yeah, all this, all the metal. I did all the metal. A lot of detail. I even did a lot of this. Well, all these rivets had to be put back on. These are all rusty. You know what I mean. And if you look back here, the chrome, these here have all been chrome. They are all rusty. There was a lot of detail work done on this thing.
Yeah.
Just to make it acceptable. I mean, I wouldn't want anything less if I was doing something.
Okay. New flipper buttons. New flipper bats.
New pinballs, of course.
Posts.
Yes, new posts.
New posts.
I did what I wanted there, okay? I did a mixture of orange and yellow because this had originally all orange on it.
Okay.
And I think the floor is mostly yellow here, and I did yellows.
Okay.
I stuck with some oranges up here along with the frosted oranges.
I see the oranges in the lane guides.
But I did yellows here instead of oranges. I just sort of like the yellow-orange type thing.
Looks appropriate. I wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I
I
just...
see you put some orange frosted under there. That's nice.
I mostly did cools, but I did some highlight bulbs. This is all cools.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what the playfield is the usual total flipper rebuild.
Yeah.
Coils and all. Really wasn't too much wiring. Wasn't too much wiring to straighten out.
No?
No.
Okay, good.
You know, I did do these. Cleaned them in a new cabinet flipper buttons.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, there's LEDs everywhere, even in the buyout start buttons.
Okay, yeah.
Cabinet was really just needing cleaned out and wiped off. The mechanics were all fairly decent.
Okay. Well, it couldn't hit you for everything. LEDs,
The trough
obviously.
I took apart because it was all rusty, and I reshaped the V here because it was ditched.
Okay, so you filed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The trough boards are factory, they just cleaned up, you know, and the lamp boards were pulled off and cleaned all the lenses, the usual.
Okay, good.
It's fairly clean underneath, you know. All the wiring was done back, you know, with cable ties.
Yeah. Okay, well, what was the long... Well, I'm going to say that you spend most of the time polishing.
Yeah.
That was your biggest time eater, was polishing.
Textured all the metal.
Was polishing the metal.
Yeah. It was either that or replace it, and I did replace some of it because it was wrong.
Yeah.
And broke off and that kind of thing. And this thing is pretty complicated up in here with these chrome posts that these guys set on.
Yeah.
They're different lengths in different places. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you have it stripped down.
Yeah, well, you know, you didn't even take this game apart. I did.
No. You can see the cabinet back here. I cleaned everything else out.
But you guys see, you haven't got.
It's nice. It'll definitely fit in Mike's collection.
Yeah. Number 2 time consumer was the ramps.
Yeah.
The 3 ramps. That took your second most time.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to them. Of course, the right one's a big one. I found that in Australia, like I said, because it's not available over here.
Yeah.
And when you get it from Australia, you don't get any decals with it. Along with these, Marco, I guess you got them from, they don't have decals on them.
Yeah.
Some of these guys, like Pinball Universe, he's starting to put the decals on them when he sells them.
Nice. Well, some of the aftermarket decals aren't great.
No, they're not. In fact, I tried to use some, and I couldn't. They were just not the bright color.
Yeah, they didn't fit this.
And I had to. I started with this one and this one, and I put them on, and I'm looking at them. I'm thinking that don't look really well. It's not. It don't pop. It's like washed out.
What's wrong?
Looked like it was in the sun and
Yeah.
UV faded. So I abandoned the other ones and then put the factory ones back on. They were already off. You know, it would have been easier to put them on, because I didn't have to remove the old ones, but they didn't look right. So
Yeah.
it wasn't worth the effort.
Agreed.
So you've done it before, you know what it is. But all this ramp, all this metal here was polished and cleaned. And this here was rusty. I painted it and cleaned everything. Yeah, every little thing on this, down to every little thing.
Okay. I'm sad to see it now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're into basketball, just like football, sports guys, this would be a game to have if you're a sports guy. The pinball people don't like it at all because it's really not a pinball.
It is not a pinball. It doesn't play like pinball.
It's got 3 balls, but you've got to collect basket points, not score points.
It's a novelty game.
And you can post your score like in every team.
Yeah.
So it's got some appeal in a certain way, but yeah, I kind of agree with you.
I'm old enough to recognize a lot of the player names.
Okay.
Like, because it does announce a lot of player names, and that's kind of neat.
Well, the guy the announcer voice matches the guy that used to do the basketball.
Okay, well, maybe he was.
Whatever his name was. Yeah. It's got a lot of audio in it. It's got tons of audio. They did it. The designers did a nice job on this of the year. They really
But for the pinball machine itself, if you force me to say that this is a pinball machine, then I got to tell you it's one of the 5 worst.
It was one of the last ones they made. I guess it was made in 97, 98, somewhere in there.
I wouldn't play it. I think it's terrible.
Who did it? I don't even know. George Gomez.
He got fired. Really? Is it a Gomez game? Yeah. Oh, I like his games except for this one so far. John Borg. That's who's responsible for that monstrosity back in the shop. Check this out, Ray. You know, a company puts out a tech bulletin. The company puts out a tech bulletin to address a problem with drop targets that won't stay up because the design of the shelf is that there's not enough shelf. The shelf's not deep enough to hold the drop target up. So the game's just slamming, trying to reset the target. Bam, 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 bam. So, you know, they knew about this, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. They've known about it. And a brand new game comes in, and I've got, you know, less than 15 plays on it, and I had to take the drop target assembly out of it, shim it, and they already had shims in it. I guess at the design table they already shimmed it, but the shims aren't thick enough. So I got to redo that on that wonderful piece as designed by John Bull for Stern Pinball. About Stern right now, right? They can make toasters.
Toasters, yeah. That's gotta be ugly at the next show.
What?
Them guys that are.
Oh, you think they're gonna rush up on Gary Stern and confront him on this one?
Sure.
I think they should.
He don't go to shows, does he?
No, not around here. You better believe he's at the Chicago ones, though.
Okay, well,
Right?
over for this year, yeah.
You better do something to make them forget.
I used regular flash lamps in this because I don't really like the effect of the LED ones. They're too bright.
Okay.
Especially if you put one in this white one.
Well, yeah, you know, I pick and choose, and I would pass on that there too, because that would hurt.
Yeah. So I didn't do flash lamp, and this don't have a lot of flash lamps in it. It's got 2, 4, 6, and maybe one under. It's got 7 volts in here. Everything else is regular controls.
Hey, nice job on the LEDs.
Ray did it.
Okay, Ray Jr.
I said,
nice
here's the
job
box,
on
do
these.
it.
You've got one out. Do you see it?
Can we clean? No, it's not in the track mode. It doesn't.
What, this here?
Yeah, that's correct.
For real?
After you play a game, then it comes on.
Are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. I drove myself nuts because these two weren't on either. And I thought, so I'm taking the lamps out and messing with the wires, and I went into test mode to see what, and when you play it, it's fine. No, I'm not kidding. I don't know why. Don't answer. Don't tell me. I can't explain it. And this one is out.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, neither did I. Anyway, the other ones, they don't. Did you put the lamp board back in the?
I did. There you go.
Yeah, it was the wires. Yeah, no, some of these don't. Come on, the track mode. I noticed this one and these two. But when you play it, and after the game's over, after you play it, then these have a track mode.
What?
That's an electronic anomaly. Yes, I'm serious. I played about.
I believe you. Listen, I believe you.
What did I play on this so far? More than what you'd probably play.
I would play it once to make sure it worked.
There's the earnings.
What?
I didn't play it. We're not going to be able to tell how much. Yeah, 6 plays. I played 6 plays.
Okay.
That's probably the earnings when it was owned by ECV. They never cleared the audits. That's what the thing made. This was at the shore.
Oh.
Yeah, he never cleared the audits. And the batteries have always been changed religiously.
It made that kind of money. Wow.
Yes, it did. Down there at the shore.
I believe it. Because I was feeling some sort of way about how beat up and beat this thing was when it came
I
in.
cleaned the cabinet. I mean, it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But it's nice enough. I clean waxed it. It's
Okay, well,
it's all right to set alongside his other ones.
Yeah.
He has what? T2, Twilight Zone.
Yeah, Fishtails.
Fishtails. So we did those 3. So.
T2, Twilight Zone, Fishtails.
Right. I don't think there's any other. We did all 3. T2 turned out really nice.
I don't really remember it. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Twilight Zone turned out nice. We put a lot of mods on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you could make a score.
I'll make a new card because that's ugly. All right. Well, why don't you play it once?
Okay.
Should we play each other?
Good if you want.
Let me go recruit a cameraman.
Looked up the game NBA FASTBREAK by Bally, March 1997. Figures 4,414 units confirmed. It's a 4-ball game. And it looks like mechanical back box animation. It doesn't really say what years the players are based with here. Game version's 1.1, March 5th, 1998. I guess that's when they came out with the newer game code.
Huh?
Actually, there's newer game codes. It's PinMame though made it. I don't know if that's licensed or not. They made a 3.1 version.
That's all crap. I'm going to challenge you to this, and
Go ahead.
and while you're playing, we're going to talk about the 1996-97 Philadelphia 76ers. So I only
They
want
were
to.
on fire that year?
I only want to play. I only want to play you this once.
When did they win the last event? 80?
That was not the Sixers. Or maybe it was. Well, it would have been with Dr. J.
That's correct.
And Moses Malone.
Yep, yep.
And
The big guy.
yeah.
What was the big guy's name? He was the major player there.
What?
In the
Dr.
Sixers.
J or Moses?
No,
Malone?
no, the other guy. There was another guy that...
Mo Cheeks? He
Maybe.
was little. He was the point guard.
The other dude.
I named 3
Yeah.
from the championship team.
Yeah.
I really did.
Point guard, man.
Those were the 3 players. Dr. J, Julius Erving. Dr. J.
Okay.
Moses Malone, he was a power forward. He was the big guy.
Okay.
And Mo Cheeks, who was his coach
Oh,
later.
cheeks.
Mo Cheeks.
So when was
Maurice
this?
Cheeks.
When did they win this?
I don't know.
last-
It was probably 1981. You were probably
Oh, whatever, you know.
That's pretty dull. I just want to play this because I've got better things to do than shoot videos and be talking basketballs. 76ers, because they stink. So good luck.
All right, here we go.
Today's game is being brought to you by Bally Pinball in conjunction with the NBA. Pick your team. Today's game features the Los Angeles
1996, 97 Sixers. They won 22 games and they lost 60. They went 22 and 60, man.
22 and 6.
For 6th place in the division and 14th in the conference. They obviously did not qualify for the playoffs.
No.
There's an opening to the basket. The tip-off.
Iverson was the rookie.
Yeah.
You ever hear of Allen Iverson?
Yeah.
We're talking about practice.
I might have missed one practice this year. But if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice. Out of all the practices this year, that's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. Man, simple as that. It ain't about that. It's not about that at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, you know, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice, man. When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you? You see me give everything I got, right? But we talking about practice right now. We talking about practice. Man, look, I hear you. It's funny to me too. I mean, it's strange to me too. But we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We talking about practice.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. You think I multi-ball? Yeah.
Make all four for volleyball.
Take off for what?
You better hurry. Wide that one got tipped away.
Really good.
The ball's into. Let's see a
Mike's on
highlight.
a quest to eat. You know, he wanted to finish just.
Here comes the jump ball. A stupendous shot. Big old one ball. Edwards with the impossible spin move. Here's another look at that three-pointer.
That's neat.
No, that's not. That's stupid. Was that neat or was that stupid? Camera? That was like ultra late.
That's a catchy tune, man.
Ball moves up. Player two. Tie your shoes and get back in there. Richardson is going close. Back out for three.
Push this stupid button.
Push the stupid button.
Wow.
Iverson gets in position for a fast break of the second round. He's rolling by. Phila.
You blocked it.
Coleman with the rebound. Gets her in.
Coleman never got a rebound.
Time for House Dog Mania. Shoot all shots.
Didn't he?
He sat on his front and ate donuts. I'm telling you.
He better hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The shooter has run out of time.
Guys, it didn't.
Side to Weatherspoon.
Trivia quiz.
Hey,
Scoreboard
this is a neat
trivia.
feature.
Here's a chance to pick up 10 extra points.
The worm.
Use flippers to choose.
Not Glenn Robinson. Dennis Robinson. I guess it was Dennis Rodman.
Play.
You got it.
The donut eater.
No, not Dennis Rodman was that.
Do it. Hit it. He's going to block it.
I got it. I'm over here.
You got it. That's neat. You just got my score.
Dennis Rodman was sleeping with Madonna, I think.
Oh, shit.
That guy.
Williams gets in position. Wow, again.
Nice.
The left hand is wide open for some.
See what?
I don't think he notices the time.
I don't. What?
3, 2, a spectacular shot. Let's play Egyptian soda. Shoot the left and right ramps. In the paint, flip. Shoot the left loop. And a one-hand zone. He's looking for an opening.
Wow, I got double. Plus. This don't look good for me.
Here's another look at that slam dunk combo. Jump ball. The tip off. Rogers on the drive.
Nice.
Knocks the free throw down. He gets the ball as wet. Jupiter breaking out. It's time for half to score and shoot the minimum. Play shot. Muscle ball. That's from the ball. And now back to half-court hoops.
That's too bad.
Here comes the jump ball. It's time for scoreboard trivia. Here's a chance to pick up 10 extra points. Use flippers to choose.
94-95? Oh, defense by the Bulls.
Look out!
I got wrong. I got it wrong.
Weatherspoon cuts him off at baseline.
Pinball trivia questions? Like someone's gonna beat me because I know the answer to that shit.
Richardson breaks away for a fast break up the center ramp.
Stop pinball.
I'm in the rears here.
Jump ball.
A lot.
Duckworth is guarding you close. Coleman on the drive. Hey everybody, he's going for that $1 million shot. $1 million, he made it.
I got $1 million shot.
All his. Player 2, you possession. Rebounded by Weatherspoon. Williams for 3. Barry won't let him get shot. Stackhouse is going for that lead up the center ramp. Alley-oop. Look at those power points.
No, you don't.
And now from the outside, Iverson.
That ram play.
In the paint, to the right boot. Time for a running through hoop. Shoot to the left ramp. Weatherspoon for 1 point.
That's the left one.
Oh my
I guess
god.
I lost. Does that mean I lost?
There's a good use for that button. Nice job on the pin,
That's
right?
just a winning car number.
That's good.
You're going home a winner.
Well, I don't know how I missed that though. Because that should be white. I did this game in white.
And ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here.
I am out of here too.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, it's good.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Stay tuned.
No, don't stay tuned. Go away.
Go away. Come on.
How the hell can I make my teammates better by practice, man? When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you? You see me give everything I got, right? But we talking about practice right now. We talking about Man, look, I hear you. It's funny to me too.